Maxim number 4, the Maxim of Behavior. I want to welcome you to another episode of MindShift with MinistaMike. We want to talk about decoding true intentions through consistent behavior. You've heard the word, actions speak louder than words, and that is what this maxim is all about. Actions speaking louder than words. See, they've told you they loved you. You've heard it. They told you they believed in you. They told you they will show up. They've told you they wanted the best for you, but their actions told a different story, and you ignored it because you wanted to believe the words, because the words felt good, because the words they spoke gave you hope. But here is the uncomfortable truth that separates the wise from the willfully blind. When you ignore what someone says about who they are, it hurts you more. Ignore what someone says about who they are. Their actions will show you. And actions always override words. Always. Action always override words. Always. If you are someone who refuses to be deceived by pretty promises, you are someone who demands alignment between words and action, between words and deeds, then I want you to stay with me, because this week we are breaking down Maxim number 4 out of the 26 fundamental and foundational maxims for an optimized life, which is the Maxim of Behavior. Shout out to MJ DeMarco once again. He inspired this. And I am going to show you why trusting behavior over words is not just about other people. All right. It is about becoming someone you yourself can trust. I want us to name the threat that we are talking about today clearly, because you cannot protect yourself from deception if you refuse to see it. It is important for us to name it. Every unfulfilled promise, every "I will change" that never materializes, every "I've got your back" that disappears when things get hard. These are not accidents. They are signals, all right? And ignoring them costs you almost everything. And here is what this does to your overall transformation. Number 1, your trust becomes a liability. Your trust becomes a liability. When you believe words over actions, you become a target for manipulations. You become a target for opportunists, and you become a target for perpetually inconsistent individuals. You give your loyalty to people who doesn't deserve it. And number 2, your self-deception grows over time. You start making excuses for other people's behaviors, and eventually you start making excuses for your own behavior. You tell yourself you're working on it while you're doing nothing. You promise yourself change without following through, because now you are comfortable with words over action. And number 3, your integrity dissipates. Your integrity erodes. See, the gap between what you say and what you do, that gap is where your credibility dies. And when your credibility dies, so does your ability to lead, so does your ability to influence, so does your ability to transform anybody. See, this is not just about being disappointed by other people, all right? It is a survivor issue for your soul, for your spirit, for your heart, for your mind. If you cannot see the truth in behavior, you will spend your life being deceived by words. See, the threat is not the liar. It is the belief that words are enough. That is the threat I want you to see. The belief that words are enough. If you are someone who values truth over comfort, if you are tired of being disappointed by people who talk big but they never deliver, if you are a person of integrity, a builder of trust, or a soul that is committed to radical honesty, then this maxim this week is your compass. But I have to draw a line here. I have to create a boundary here. This message is not for the people who want to stay in denial. Some people are comfortable with lies. It is not for those who prefer the comfort of pretty lies over the pain of hard truths. This is not for people who say, but they said they will change. This is not for the people that make excuses for the liars. This is for the few. This is for the ones who know that the only reliable predictor of future behavior is past behavior. This is for the ones who understand that character is not what you say. It is what you do, especially when no one is watching you. This is for the transformed ones who are ready to stop being fooled by words and to start being guided by people's actions. So if you are ready to trade illusion for reality, then you are at the right place. And while you are here, subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. See, let me paint a picture, a vision for you that is on the other side of this maxim. I want you to imagine with me for a moment, never being fooled again. Imagine looking at someone's behavior so intently, not their promises, and you see the truth instantly. Imagine the peace that comes from knowing exactly who you can trust and who you cannot trust. Imagine, I want you to picture yourself as a person of unshakable integrity. I want you to see yourself as someone that is known for integrity. When you say you will do something, you actually do it. When you make a promise, you keep it. The gap between your words and your actions is zero. People trust you implicitly because they have learned that your behavior is consistent and that you are a reliable person. See, when you stop being deceived by other people, then you stop deceiving yourself too. You become congruent. Your values, your words, and your actions, they align perfectly. Your confidence skyrockets because you know who you are, and so does everyone else. So your relationship deepen because they are built on reality. They are not built on fantasy. This is the optimized life. It's not perfect words, but perfectly aligned actions. You move from a state of confusion to a state of clarity. You move from being deceived by other people to being undeniable yourself. See, transformation doesn't happen overnight, and I'm not saying you should change overnight, but you can take the first step today. You should take the first step right now. And here is your action plan. I call it the integrity protocol. For the next 30 days, we are approaching August, all of August. I want you to apply this 3 micro habits to your life. And number 1 is watch. Don't just listen. Watch. When someone makes a promise, observe their behavior and ask yourself this: what are their actions telling me that their words are not telling me? Let the behavior, let it be your guide, not hope, not wishful thinking, not the desire to believe. Watch their actions carefully. And number 2 is audit your own words. Before you make a promise, all right, before you make a commitment, ask, will I actually do this? Will I come through with this? If the answer is no, then don't say it. Don't make the promise. Protect your words like your reputation depends on it, because it does depend on it. Close the gap totally. Look at your own life, all right? Where are your words not matching your actions? Where are you telling yourself one thing and doing exactly the opposite? Identify one gap and close it today. Start small, all right? Keep the promise that you make to yourself before you hold other people accountable for the promise that they make to you. Keep your promise to yourself and to people around you. See, words are cheap. actions are expensive. That is why anyone can say anything, but not everyone can do what they say. Be the selected few of someone that does exactly what he or she says. See, the world is full of people who talk a good game, all right, but the ones who transform their lives, the ones who build trust, who lead effectively, who create a lasting impact, they are the ones who align their actions with their words. See, you cannot build a transformed life on the foundation of broken promises. You cannot build with hollow words. You cannot build capacity without integrity. It's not practicable. It's not possible in a world that is ruled by laws and order, and society that is ruled by morals. It is not. Be the person whose action match their words. Be the person others can count on. Be the person who promised yourself you would become. Be the person you yourself promised that you will be, because at the end of the day, your behavior is the only thing that matters. Your actions are the only truth that count here. This is maxim number 4. Watch the behavior and align your actions accordingly. Action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. I'll see you in the next maxim. God bless you. Bye for now.